Hello everybody, Caden here today, back with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. Now you might be like, why aren't you doing something else today? And I have a good answer for that. Basically, Aether isn't working anymore, so we're gonna stop doing Aether. Sorry for everyone who liked it. I just want to move on. And I haven't quite figured out what I'm doing next. I have some ideas, and you'll probably see by tomorrow, since we're doing dinos today, there will not be dinos tomorrow, most likely. And since I have the entire day, I'll probably do like 6 or 7 recordings. Anyway, that's not the important thing right now. The important thing is we're on dinos. We're going to do some stuff in today's episode. And considering we're already in the laboratory, and I don't have anything in my hotbar, I assume most of you know what we're doing today, or at least for the beginning. We're analyzing some fossils. So like I said a couple of episodes ago, I did actually find a tar pit, so I didn't go mining for the frozen meat this time, because like, if I can get tar fossils, why do that? So let's just chuck all the fossils like this, and we'll just throw that one there, and all our plant fossils, because we all know we need those plant fossils. And yeah, let's just chuck all the fossils in here and get ourselves some analyzing done. And I also built a third thing of this because we needed it, and I actually put all the nutrients we needed in here. We don't have water. Dang it, we can't we can't cultivate anything. So if you guys saw last episode, I assume I stopped using English. This is terrible. If you saw last episode, you can probably guess what I got all this stuff for. It is because we are doing a Jurassic Craft Raptor thing pretty soon. Or actually, that's kind of what we're going to go work on today. I have some stuff to show you with it. And there we go, the first Velociraptor. That's why I did this. I want raptors. Ooh, a T-Rex. Another T-Rex, a Gallimimus Stego. Please say we get another Velociraptor. Oh, that should actually get us another Velociraptor. And a Herrerasaur. Okay, we're gonna go run over to the Jurassic Craft Current Containment Unit, which is a chest in the storage area, and see if we can start combinating something. Trying to get some stuff ready for the Raptor army that we are going to build, because why not? Why not build a Velociraptor army when you have the chance to? Yep, that is good. Let's grab that. I think we're going to dump everything that is not a Velociraptor currently, because I want them raptors. I want those raptors, man. We're like, what's his name? The dude from Jurassic World. We had a whole range about Jurassic World yesterday. Ooh, where did I put my bread? I have bread in here. Okay, good. What was I was talking about Jurassic World? Hoskins, that's the guy I'm thinking of. He wanted the Raptor army to go fight people. Really, I mean, actually, thinking about it, if they weren't going to potentially eat your own men and they posed no threat to you, that would be a brilliant idea, using Jurassic Park Raptors as military units, because that would be really cool. And 2, they would be super duper scary and dangerous. And I can't put that there. Burn. Ooh, Dryo egg. I'm going to die. I died. Well, that's unfortunate. Do I have water? We have water in the compy area. Do I have a way into Compsognathus area? I don't think I do. Where do I have? I have water in here, and yeah, there is a door. Okay, good. We're gonna fill up a couple of water buckets, and that should be good. So, some things, dingamadings. I have been debating again what we're gonna put in here. What was in here originally? It was Dilophosaurus. Then it was, well, the Deinonychus, and now it may actually be Pachycephalosaurus. I'm really not sure at this point. It's gonna be something else, because like I've said, we're gonna move Deinonychus. I don't think we're gonna move him to this little secure raptor area we're building, because I kind of want to save that just for the Jurassic Park Raptors, mainly because since this Velociraptor, I'm like, well, we don't really need 2 Velociraptor species in the main park, so it'll just be some sort of secret laboratory complex thing I'm going to build purely for fun, because why not? It's fun to have little projects like this. Anyway, let's throw the raptor. Oh, that raptor needs to be combinated, and let's grab all the stuff. Another raptor. Come on, get us another raptor. We need that. Ooh, a Spino. That's cool. I like. Are we gonna put the Spinosaurus from this one in? I don't know if we will. It's a cool one, but I don't know if it'll really fit. Let's see what we got so far. We got a Compy, a Thera, and Kylo. Oh, okay, we've already run out of this. We really aren't getting the DNAs of... Oh, pterosaurs! Yeah, Pteranodons. And the DNA is no longer in here, which is somewhat inconvenient, but we'll learn to live with it. And... Oh, that's not the right percentage for another Velociraptor. Okay, that's at 90%. I don't think we're going to be able to hatch any this episode, unfortunately, because I haven't actually finished the cage. Ucastornis and Kalinkin. We really aren't getting too much DNA anymore. They may have changed the percentages. We haven't gotten any more Velociraptors. I want another raptor. We need that raptor dough. That raptor dough. It's quite needed. Okay, we'll grab the cobble and sand. Please give me another raptor game. I would love another Velociraptor. Raptor egg. Can they stack? No, they can't, because of course not. Great, great, great. Just wonderful. Come on, one more raptor. There's Carno. That's not too bad. Carnotaurus is a pretty cool one. Some bones. A 25% Velociraptor DNA? Nope. Can we just throw the 2 raptor DNAs in? It's not like JPOG. And, well, for those of you who don't know what JPOG is, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, you can combine a high-level fossil, which was basically like 35% DNA, with DNA that was like 97% or something. No one ever really does that because that's wasting like $4,000 you could get for your park, which is actually a lot of money, but anyway, that's not important currently. Nope, there weren't any other Velociraptors in the batch. That is unfortunate. Unfortunante. Da da da. How many Pteranodons do I have? Oh, I have 6. That's cool. The reason I want so many Pteranodons is when we finally rebuild the aviary, or the aquaviary, or whatever I'm calling it these days, I want to have, like, as many pterosaurs as I can possibly get. I know we only had 2 originally. It's like, oh, we're only gonna need 2. I want as many as I can get, because Pteranodon is sick, and I would definitely love to have a ton of them. Anyway. Let's grab some stone and things of that nature, of that stony nature, because we need them. Oh, I cooked some chicken. And some... When did I cook all this? Must have cooked this a while ago. It makes sense, because I tend to... That's one of my problems, I think, with this world, or any Minecraft world, is that I do a ton of stuff, and then I forget about it. I'm like... I did something? Nah, that doesn't sound like me. Why would I ever do something? We'll let that smelt itself out. Go grab our tools from the tool shed, or... That's not even the tool shed. The tool shed's behind us. Is that the tool? What would... Yeah, we'll call that the shed. The shed of shedness. Bleh. That is what it should be known as from now on. Cool. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, game. Minecraft, you've actually listened to me for once. I think we can actually start building the Ice Age Park now with more than enough animals. Because this is way too many, actually. I think the park is now finally in good hands in terms of our Ice Age stuff. Wait, what is this? We have 6 Forest Rockus DNA, 5 Elasmith. We are wonderfully set. We should never have to worry about getting any more prehistoric Ice Age type creatures ever again. Oh. I looked into my research. So, the reason I just went, oh, was because I'm thinking about the dodo bird. And the dodo bird lived in tropical islands. And I did a tropical themed exhibit last time. I definitely remember doing that. And I want to definitely do another tropical themed exhibit because tropical themed exhibits are pretty cool. The thing I've just realized though is I don't really want it to be like, I mean, I know there are animals, a majority of these creatures lives in savannas or plains, not, you know, not jungles. What's the word I'm thinking of? It be... I don't remember. What is the word I'm looking for? Oh, plains? I think I already said that, though. I don't know. Very confused. So, yeah, they would not have all lived in the ice area. I mean, the only creature I can actually remember having lived, or from the last time I did the research, the only one that we currently have that lived in the snow would, I mean, some Smilodons maybe, but like the mammoth is the only one I can think of that actually lived in the snow. Everything else was like some sort of tropical. Those are chairs. They're just chairs in the water. There's chairs in the waters out there. You know, you gotta watch out for your wild chair. Dangerous things they are. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Oh my gosh, a boat didn't break for once. Anyway, we are at the new Jurassic Park or Raptor pen. And after a little bit of building this outline, I actually realized I built the frame backwards. It should be the tower next to the mountain, not the loading bay. So, let's see, what was it? It did 5, so... this is the tower. That should be the entrance. So we're going to just not delete, but get rid of a few blocks here, and then we'll be good and have ourselves the actual entrance to the cage. So this is what I basically did off screen. Now some of you might have been like, oh, he's gonna build like the whole cage and stuff. Not really. I was like, I want to do a majority of the cage on screen because why not? It'll give me something to build for the next couple of episodes. So I'm like, why don't I just, you know, build an outline? I'm now trying to scramble to find the image I was looking at the other day so I can get a good idea of the dimensions of this build. Okay, I think that's a pretty good image. So another reason I chose this place is that it's already somewhat indented into the ground, which means this cobblestone layer right here, this is going to be my, I guess you could call, ground level. And due to the size of the raptors and the pen and everything, I want this to be at least 2 to 3 blocks below ground level, just so that way we can build a bit more into it, make it look a bit cooler. And all of that malarkey. But let's get this going. Okay, where do I want to start? And what's the basic scheme of the build? So if I had to guess, I'd say, well, a block is gonna look good. Ooh, that stone panel. I want to see, what does this texture look like when it's all put together? The connected texture doesn't work properly. Well, actually, the connected texture might work right because there's corners like this, which means it may not actually look too bad. I kind of like how this looks. So we'll do one side just like this. Does it indent on the interior next to the watchtower? Yes, it does. Watchtower actually, huh. I've seen a lot of people build this a lot of different. Oh, I actually built this before. I've done this build before. Back my first season of this series. I forgot about that. But just now. How does this one look? That I think looks more true to the actual thing. Like, let's see, is there an image of the actual one for the film? Yeah, that one's a lot more like it. I think mine's a bit wider than the in film, like the, I guess you could call it the canonical one is, but it looks decent. Plus I want the slightly larger dimensions because, well, I want to put like 4 or 5 raptors. Actually, I mean, of course though, in the film, this technically isn't the raptor pen. This is the raptor holding pen because if you pay attention, they were learning to basically attack the fences and stuff. So, I mean, I know in the movie they're more talking about those fences, but in the book it's like, oh, they were systematically attacking stuff, so... And then a raptor got out, so like, okay, we need to fix this entire cage and everything. So, that's why they're in a holding pen and not the actual exhibit. So, yeah. Bit of a difference between the movie and the book, but not a bad one. So, yeah, we are... I wanted, what was it? I just actually read a comment. Someone said, out in this area, I should put Carnotaurus. And although, yeah, Carnotaurus, I really want to put that just in the main park. With the whole Jurassic Park thing, like, you know, we never see Carnotaurus. I mean, unless you read the books, in which case they were what you could call an experimental creature because they had camouflaging abilities, kind of like what Indominus had. Believe it or not, the Indominus thing was not 100% completely original to Jurassic Park. There have been dinosaurs that have done that in the books. Believe it or not. I like how this looks. This looks pretty sick. Yeah, this texture was definitely the best one to pick. Okay, so how high does it need to go? So, probably going to use the same block texture for basically the entire bill, or the entire inside of the raptor pen. So how high? This is about, what would it be? I think it needs to go up one more. We'll just place down that and yep. I mean, if the image I'm looking at is reliable, that should be about how high I want it to go. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I may need to move. I want the 5 wide, but then I need to move this out one more, I think. Well, it's not going to be exactly proportionate to how it's supposed to be because, well, it's Minecraft. I can't get exact proportions, but we can get pretty close. Let's get this built. I should probably just make all the rest of my stone into these stone whoops. Cause then we don't have to keep doing that. Okay. Here we go. What was it? Oh yeah, so someone said I should do Carnotaurus out here, and like I said, I kind of want to do Carnotaurus in like the main park, but that made me think, oh, that would be kind of cool to do like a whole kind of like Jurassic Craft type of park. And by Jurassic Craft Park, I mean like the, what we could call the experimental animals. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, in this park it's not like, oh, these aren't these super experimental animals. They're like the full things in the mod and stuff or whatever. But for our park, since considering we do like super realistic ones, these are kind of like our, what would it be? I'm trying to find a good example for this, but I'm blanking on one. Okay, that actually looks pretty sick compared to the one from the movie, so I think we're heading in the right direction. Okay, so there's things on the ground, and that is why I'm glad I brought these. Okay. So they would be like every 2. I may have to do every 3 because I think I built this at, oh, we may have to, dang it. I build things at weird angles, which is annoying. If we do every other, does it work? Okay, it works if we do every other. Okay. And where are these stone slabs? I think we'll do this for the stairs. And just get this to go up on top. I want to keep that image up, because if we don't, I will not know how to build this thing. Even though I've seen the movie like 9 gajillion times and should honestly know how to build this thing from memory, but I don't. So that's something we're going to have to live with. It's terrifying, but I know. I really should have memorized how to build this thing, but why not? Why memorize it when you can just go on the internet and look it up? Ah! We fell into raptor pen. This is not good. This is not good. Wow, my parkour skills have died. Well, they died a long time ago. Oh, what was it? I did man, you couldn't really call it an adventure map. I did a, what was it? Terra Swoop Force, which is kind of like a Minecraft parkour map. It's not really a parkour map. It's kind of like an Elytra parkour map, I guess you could call it. And I am so bad at that. It's like horrible. Reasons I will never play maps like that on this channel, because I'm terrible at them. Just like absolutely terrible. And homeward we go, racing off into the night on a boat to get to our main base. Chairs. That's one of the funny things about a world bugging out, is that you just get random things. Like we have diorite out in the middle of the ocean on top of the water, because why not? Why not? I think, actually looking at this picture a bit more, I'm thinking I may actually have gotten the dimensions a bit closer than I thought. Because I'm just realizing now they have the raptor transport cage in there, or the transport crate for their velociraptor, which in film it looks like it's about 6-7 feet tall for the cage. Yeah, okay. I may actually have built that a bit closer to height than I realized. That's actually quite good. Well, that's wonderful. We have stone. I'm going to drop off all the cobblestone, mainly because I don't like how the cobblestone textures look, so we're going to do something else. I might bring the cobblestone slabs, however. We'll bring 64 because I don't know if I'm going to need any more than that. And none of this is smelted. Wonderful. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Wait, what? Stone tool rod. Cool. Not gonna use it, but I'm sure it's useful for something in Tinkers. Anyway, let's hop back over to La Island de Raptor and get a bit more work done. Oh. I mean, we could do something this episode, because what is it? It's been a very long time since we hatched a new dinosaur in. I think the last one would have been the Deinonychus, and that was episodes ago. Absolute episodes ago. And we haven't seen any of the new Jurassic Craft stuff. So, well, why not just hatch the raptor? These two raptors we have currently, why not just hatch them? Get them named. Trying to think of a quick build I could do for them. You know what? Where can we put this? I mean, even right here could work for this little micro build, I'm thinking. Quickest raptor cage I've ever built. Oh, this gets into the ancient ruins, so I guess we'll stop it about here. And then we can actually just pull the fence back to about here. I'll raise it up. Wait, can I get up there? There we go. And it goes up like that and across. And then we just break these two blocks. We'll build the rest. I'll build more of the Raptor complex off screen and then come back next episode and basically we'll try and finish everything off, because I don't know. I want to kind of get the raptor complex done pretty quickly, mainly because it's not what you could call an official build. I mean, it's kind of just one we did for fun. So, I mean, we do probably need to get back to more of the quote-unquote serious stuff, like the visitor center. That's what I'm thinking. Visitors Museum Center. Yes, that's what it's called. I have no idea what we're calling it currently. Basically, because I was like, so do I keep calling it the visitor center even though it's a museum pretty much right now? Or do we just keep calling it the visitor center? Or do we call it the museum and just build something else, like an aquarium somewhere where I was going to put the museum? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. You know what, we could just build a quick wall back here and do this. This doesn't need a micro build, so I'm not sure at all why I'm building this. I think it's just because although yes, I can hatch them in any other cage and we would be fine, I'm like, I should build something, I guess. They need some place to call home, at least for an episode, before I deport them across the oceans to actually a much larger, more spacious, more goat-filled island, because I will definitely be getting... Why would I do this? I don't like building when I'm on camera. This is the reason. I break things. I'll need all these later. Dang it. Well, I'll probably have moved them over by then. Okay. This is reminding me somewhat of last season. Mainly because we built like quick little builds like this and then we'd get a dinosaur in and it, like the Herrerasaurs. That's what I'm thinking of, the Herrerasaurs. That was kind of cool. And I have my dino pet on me. Yay! Hatching 4 or 5 something percent, several percentages. Packies, just don't look in here. These aren't gonna try and hunt you yet, at least, and you'll be fine. You're not gonna get out and eat everybody. Right. We all know that's not what happens in Jurassic Park. Raptors totally didn't get out of their small little cage when the power was out and eat everyone. Totally didn't happen. 34%. I mean, this isn't terrible. I mean, we can get a quick little bit of bone meal. We'll bone meal it after we hatch them because I actually want to see the babies. If there's one thing I have to say Jurassic Park did really well with, it was the babies for the Velociraptors. The babies for the Velociraptors, like, stinking adorable. Like, they are beyond cute. I'd have to say cuter than some of the, not the Jurassic Park, the revival babies. I mean, because some of those revival baby dinosaurs are, like, insanely adorable. Like, that baby Brachio, like, breaks my heart. So does the baby Triceratops. Oh, I love it. Ooh, they're about to hatch. I can already see the names for these things coming in. Like, oh, you should name one Clever Girl or something like that. Or the big one. Or Blue, Charlie, Echo. What? I know those names are coming. Oh, this isn't the... okay, these are still pretty cute, but... Okay, are they both female? Both female. Okay, we did get 2 females. I forgot. Tiny bit disappointed because this isn't the super cute baby model. I forgot this isn't the Jurassic Park 2.0. What are... Dang it. No, you go back in there. There we go. There we go. I forgot this isn't Jurassic Park 2.0, so we don't have the stinking adorable baby Velociraptor. That looks pretty cool. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave some noms for these little girls. I'm pretty sure I already know what 90% of the names are going to be like, but you know what, who cares. So thank you again for watching. Hope you have all enjoyed, and until next time, guys, see ya.